Hello YouTubers, up to me. Yes, it's the same date from when I did the last video, the last short video. This is like a couple of hours later from the last one I did, because the last one I did was this morning around 7. So the time is now, just call it 20 to 3, 23 in the afternoon. I should say Captain's Log supplemental, but that's just got a bit far-fetched. When someone said it was raining, it stopped raining, unless it was raining before, and now it's kind of like, I've decided to stop raining. Just been for the meeting from Disability North, and hang on, if I can try and put my certificate. And now I'm dropping my bloody freaking flask all over the place. There we go. I knew that was gonna happen. I just knew. Don't ask how I knew, I just knew. So yeah, I finished the Disability North training meeting, I should have said. I think it went well. I didn't get talkative until in the end. So I think the improvement I should have had on myself is for me to talk a little bit more. I mean, yes, I got other people to talk as well. But it was also trying to find that balance, like, I think I should have talked more, and I did near the end. So that's a bit of an improvement for me, that I should have talked more, but hey ho. But I think the training went well. We got shown some of the clips. And talked a bit about like what the job entitles, and apparently there's like more than one version of being a PA. I was only heard of like part PA. I didn't know there was many PA. So like there's different versions of PA, like being a PA. So that was a bit new information. It was this, that, and the other. I thought this sounds interesting. I thought, yeah, this sounds like this could be a step for me, to be honest. A step to take, to say yes, I think I can do this, etc., etc., and take it from there. Why? Because I think I can do this, I can do that, I can do the other. Yeah, so I think it went well enough to be expected. There was, I guess you can say there was 5, there was 5 of us, technically speaking. There was 3 for face-to-face, so that's me and 2 other people. And then you had 2 people on Zoom, one in Gateshead and one in Manchester, I think. So, yeah, it was different. On Teams, sorry, it was on Teams, not Zoom. Teams. I had to think, what were they using? It's Teams. So yeah, I think it went well. I will be honest, I did use Google Maps once, but it was like a brief moment. I'll tell you why. I went the wrong way. Well, not entirely the wrong way. I just went into a different, like, bit, if if that makes any sense. So I got most of it correctly from from South Gosforth to get to what I call the hilly bit, like the hill bit, and I forgot to turn right. I thought, shit. I was going, because once I went down, there was like a block off section, and I was going, that doesn't look right, I don't recognise this bit. And then I was going, well, where the hell am I? Just for a couple of seconds, I used Google Maps to do the surrounding thing, because I can do that, luckily. And it wasn't for that, I'd be like, where do I go? So I did my surroundings, and it pointed me the direction going, right, you need to go back. I'm like, right. And then I looked, I was like, oh, that's where I needed to go. And then I put my phone away and managed to get there early. I got there, I think it was 7 or 8 minutes early, I think. I was quite pleased with myself. However, if I did get this job as a PA for Disability North, I would be required to be there mainly on time rather than early, because they said it is preferable that they be on time in case there's some people that won't be ready before the time that you set. So I totally understood that bit, so I was like, right, thinking, right, say if someone lives in, I don't know, Whitley Bay, for instance, and they wanted me to stay there for 11:30. I can get the metro there by 15:15 and maybe take a slow walk up, because I know with my legs I tend to walk quite quickly. I've noticed I tend to walk quite fast, so I can get there faster. But if I take my own time, it might get to 15:30 depending on which part of Whitley Bay they're at. So, and that's just an example. So I was like, right. So, yeah. And funny enough, I didn't say I was autistic until before lunch. It was actually mentioned in the meeting that they've got employees with learning disabilities, autism. I was like, yeah, I've got autism. So yeah, I've got lived experience, and which makes it obviously more, going, So yeah. So we'll soon see what happens. I mean, they've recommended me to apply online for Disability North, because there's probably going to be some jobs out there to say, is this me, is this not me, etc, etc, and take it from there. And then yeah, and see what will work and what won't work. And like I said, just take it one day at a time. So that's probably going to be, hopefully, the plan in the nearby future. So yeah. So yeah, so I really liked the people there. Not going to mention names, but I did like the staff there. They were really friendly, very welcoming. The presentation and that was very informative. Like I said, the actual training itself was very clear. So yeah, I am considering of applying in the nearby future. I'm hoping to be the role I kind of want to be in, but it depends on the employers, of course. But the role I would like to be in is a family PA, where they're with you as a family. I mean, I like the sound of paid friend PA. Like, for example, if one of my friends needed a PA, and I know them like say since college, for instance, and they can go, oh, I recognize that person's name, I want to employ them, and that'll be to be called the paid friends PA. So I wouldn't be just their friend, but I'll be also their PA. I think that's how it works. And so that would be interesting. But the role I would love would be like a family PA. So it'd be like working with them as a family, because that's what my carer does. Not for me, but for someone else. He does it for a client on a Friday and a Saturday, I think. Or is it a Saturday on Sunday? I think it's a Saturday and Sunday, I think. I'm not 100% sure. I think it's a Saturday and Sunday. I think there's only been once he had to transfer it to a Sunday. To a Friday, sorry. But mainly it is mainly Saturday and Sundays that he takes his client to either the Shack or the Metro Centre, etc, etc. Like I said, I'm not giving out any names, but I know who I'm talking about. At least I know who I'm talking about. No one else does. But yeah, so like I said, I am considering of applying for being a PA for Disability North, because it's very important. and the woman who I met, who emailed me about the part, I'm going to go down here. This is what I call my shortcut. But once I got my bag up and ready, about to go on my back, she was like, "Oh, I love Kermit." I was like, I must admit, I nearly said, "Oh, I got him in a charity shop. Got him nearly 4 years ago." God, it's been nearly 4 years since I've got him. So yeah, nearly 4 years. So I nearly went, "Oh, I got him from the charity shop 4 years ago. I've been carrying him ever since," but I didn't. I don't know why. Oh, and the other thing, when I mentioned that I've got autism and that, when we were having lunch, she asked me this very interesting, well, not interesting question, but it was a question, like a personal question. She was like, "Can you hear? Do you hear anything?" Like, I was like, "What do you mean? Like, do you hear anything unusual?" And I was like, funny enough, apart from the projector that was quite loud, very, very loud, and the heater that I could definitely hear, but the ones that other people couldn't hear except me and the woman, I said, I can hear the lights. They're doing this sound in the background. It's not agitate it, and I literally said it's not agitating me, it's not making me go berserk, but I can hear them. And she was like, yeah, I'm the same way. And that's when we literally went, yeah, we're both got high sensitive hearing. I can handle them kind of sounds because they're not as loud, but I can hear them. But anything like sirens and horns, I'm just like, yeah, cover my ears. I nearly said it's 9 times out of 10 I always listen to music, but I didn't mention that. But yeah, so I hope all goes well according to plan. And then yeah, see what happens. So as you can gather, I'm getting the metro back. I mean, I would wait for like a bus, like to get as close as possible, but I'll get the metro and walk up, and then yeah, take it from there. But I just can't believe how early I've come down actually, and how early we left actually, to be honest, because I thought we were going to be there literally like from like until 3 on the dot, but we left about 20 minutes earlier, so I was like, oh, okay. Left 20 minutes earlier, so I was like, yeah, I'll take it, no problem. So yeah, so just waiting for the metro, which is about 8 minutes or 7 minutes away. I know you said 8. I was close, only 1 minute out. So yeah, so fingers crossed, that's all I'm saying, fingers crossed. Oh, and I heard back from Bernardo's, and it's definitely a no-go. My application apparently failed. Disappointed, I would admit I am disappointed with Bernardo's, but it is what it is. Or as they say in the song, Sarah, Sarah.
The next train at platform 2.
Right. I'm going to catch you later, YouTubers. Live long, prosper, and I'll see you in the next video, whenever that'll be, as long as it's not after the 23rd of December, because if you don't see me after the 23rd, then you know I'm taking a break. Anyways, Auf Wiedersehen.